Welcome to Bowhunting North America. This week we're doing a little elk hunting in western Colorado with family and friends. Got my dad James Ferguson here, got Steve Yelton and John Jackson with Deer Space. It's a little warmer than usual, but I think we're going to have a pretty good hunt. It was finally time to load the truck and head to western Colorado on our father-son elk hunt. Now this hunt is something that we have been talking about doing for years, and we're just now getting around to making it happen. We arrived at our hunting destination with enough daylight left to set up camp. And let me tell you, it took all of the available daylight that we had to get our camp set up and ready to go for the week. The first morning of our hunt, we were hunting a small water hole that was a short walk from camp.
It's about almost 9 o'clock. It's the first morning of our elk hunt here in Colorado. We're hunting over a water hole here. Hoping to catch the elk on the water. It's going to get up to the mid-80s today, maybe even 90. We're here in western Colorado. With my dad, Steve Yelton, and John Jackson of DeerSpace.com. Steve's been seeing quite a few elk, so we got 5 days. Hopefully we're going to get in the middle of them here in a little bit.
After the morning hunt, we went to scout another water hole that had quite a bit of elk sign around it. So after talking it over, we decided that that's where we would hunt for the afternoon. Once back at camp, there wasn't a whole lot to do but tidy up, shoot our bows a little bit, and look at the beautiful Colorado scenery.
Well, it's the first afternoon of our hunt here in western Colorado, and we've switched water holes. We're sitting on a little bit bigger water hole that's got a lot of cover around it, and the elk pass through this area. Creates a natural funnel and they hit this water hole. So we're going to sit here this afternoon and see what happens. We've got a lot of pretty scenery to look at. You can see the mountains off. We're kind of down the valley. You can see the mountains up behind us over here and out in front of us. So it's a real nice place to sit for the afternoon.
Unfortunately, nothing came into water on this hunt.
It's the second afternoon of our hunt. Had a little bit of rain earlier this morning. We've moved due to the wind to the other side of the pond. We're set up here in some brush, and we've got a blind popped up here in front of us. We've got a couple of trails where the elk are using this water hole, and they come right by this brush pile that we're in.
After we got settled in the blind, the wind began to blow. The rain began to come back in, and it looked like the only thing that we would get to enjoy this afternoon was a beautiful sunset. With all of the rain gone and the temperatures warming, we just knew the elk had to water, and we were hoping our third afternoon was going to be the day that trophy bull walked in to get him a cool drink of water. With about an hour of daylight left, I heard movement in the brush to our left, and there he was, the bull elk that we've been looking for.
I drilled him. Just shot an elk. Let me turn the camera around over here, get my dad in on this. We've been hunting here in Colorado for what is today, day 3, Danny?
Yeah.
We've been sitting here at this water hole, and we haven't seen anything. And today, it's our 3rd afternoon, and this bull come in. He looked like he's a 4-point, 4 on each side. Came in down there to the water, about a 30-yard shot, and I wish you could have seen everything that took place in here in the blind. It just didn't work out that great for my dad. His went to draw, and his arrow came off the nock, and then he got another arrow on. I grabbed my bow and was waiting on him, and he got to full draw and just shot under him. The bull didn't know what happened. He went out there in the water, and I was able to connect with him. So we're going to give him a little bit of time, and then we're going to go look for him. Let's go find my elk. This is where he came in to water. We're just going to follow the tracks out. Trail he came in on is back up here. I haven't looked for any blood yet. We're just gonna go down here and see if this is the way he went. Here he is right here. You can see his horn sticking up. Look at this. Look at this elk. Well, this is my first elk, and this is kind of a dream come true. You know, I've been wanting to go elk hunting for a long time, and what makes this a special trip is that my dad's with me. Years ago when I was a kid, he told me when I got grown, we'd go elk hunting. Well, life just kind of got in the way, and we never had the opportunity until this year. And he was with me when I got to shoot this elk. 6 by 4.
Thank you, son. You did a good job. This is a nice specimen of an animal.
Thank you. I'm just glad you could be here for this. You know,
I wouldn't have missed it for the world.
This was supposed to have been his elk, but it just didn't work out. So we did get him though, and he's going to get to go back to Texas with us. Now the work starts. We've got to get him out of here. Luckily, pretty close to where we can get the 4-wheeler in here. We're hunting with Steve Yelton, a friend of mine up here in Colorado, western Colorado. Talked to him on the phone a few minutes ago, and he said we could get a 4-wheeler back in here pretty close, so maybe it won't be that difficult, but now the work starts. Out of the way. This was one of those hunts that made memories to last a lifetime. And you can bet that we're already looking forward to another trip to western Colorado for elk next year.
Good job.
Well, that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed our show as much as we are enjoying this tenderloin from my elk. We'll see you next week.